it's October. Now this is literally 10 days late, but I wanted to talk about my October TBR. And if you guys don't know what TBR means, it stands for to be read. And so I have a goal to read at least 10 books in October, and I know that's crazy, but I know we can do it. So let me show you what I have planned to read, and I'm going to show you how I pick my books, because honestly, if it was up to me, like, I couldn't pick, because I have such a long TBR and I have so much I want to read. So I'm going to show you guys how I pick my books and my TBR, and if it's going to be physical or Kindle, because I love to read on my Kindle. I get so much read that way. So let's go. Okay, so first things first, I wanted to show you guys how I pick my TBR, because honestly, like, leaving it up to me and not like in fate's hand, it's not gonna work, because I'm like a mood reader, so I just don't know what I want to read. But if I have something or somebody like pick it for me, then I can pick. So how I pick my TBR is I do the Wheel of Names, and right now I have 57 books on here, because a lot of my 157 are like series, and some of them are actually like really long series. So I just let it pick, and so I just click it, let it spin for a minute, and I've already picked my TBR. I'm just kind of just demonstrating. And so as soon as it like picks, like it just picked Never Lie, I would go see if it's in my physical copy or if it's going to be a Kindle copy. And I do read a lot on my Kindle. I love my Kindle. I have the Paperwhite. I just got it. I read so much on here. But let's go on to what I'm actually going to be reading for the month of October. Okay, so for the month of October, I actually plan on reading 9 books. I said 10 earlier, but 9 is what I'm really hoping to get. If I can hit that 10th book, I'll be super happy. But these are the books I plan on reading. So first things first, I already finished it. I needed to finish Zodiac Academy, Cursed Fates. Is that what it's called? Let me look. It's the 5th book in the series. Hold on. Okay, so for the month of October, I plan on reading 10 books. Now, I'm only really hoping to get through 9, because one's super, super huge, and I have to read it because it's part of my book club. But I already read 1, and that was the Zodiac. I already read 1, and that was the Zodiac Academy, book number 5, Cursed Fates. And I will leave my review up for that over on my TikTok or my Instagram, which are linked everywhere, literally, in the eye in the sky, in the description. They're linked everywhere. But you guys can go check that out, because I loved it so much. But currently, I'm 300 pages in. Now, again, this is getting recorded October 10th. So I already started my TBR for the month. But I am currently 311 pages in to Zodiac Academy number 6, Fated Throne. So this is the next book on my TBR. So that's book 2. I hope to finish this actually probably today or tomorrow, because honestly, I'll read from like 7:30 p.m. after my kids are like in bed and me and my husband are relaxing to like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm a night owl. I love to read. So it just depends on how much I can get done tonight. The next, I'm going to do my Kindle, by the way, first. So then the next book is The Black Witch. You guys are going to see my entire. So The Black Witch is the next book on my list. I wanted to do something kind of spooky, witchy vibes for Halloween. I mean, it is October. So that is by Laurie Forrest, and I'm super excited. I've heard amazing things. I actually started it 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And I DNF'd it, but I wasn't in the right mindset. I wasn't really on my reading journey, in my reading era at that time. So I DNF'd it, and I'm super excited to pick it up again, because I know now that I'm going to love it. Next is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I am so beyond excited to read Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I have heard nothing but good things. I'm super excited to really get into the Boys of Tamlin series. I love a good series based in Ireland. I love Ireland personally, so I'm super excited to pick it up. I heard it has good romance. It's going to break my heart and tear me apart and then put everything back together. Like, I'm super excited for the series. Then, again, going on those spooky vibes, I got, let's see, a couple, or just one. Yeah. Okay, so I have just one, Frida McFadden. If you guys don't know, Frida McFadden, she is my girl. I love all of her books. And I just seen today, actually, that The Housemaid's coming to theaters. So, I'm so excited. But I got The Locked Door. So that is the next book. Again, going with that thriller, mystery kind of vibe. So I love her stories. I love how you think you know, like you get it all completely figured out, and then she throws in that plot twist. Every single time. It gets me every single time. And I'm obsessed. I love Frida McFadden. I love her works. Are they literary masterpieces? No. But do they get you and they suck you in and they're really, really good? Absolutely. And then I needed a romance to kind of break everything up, so I'm going to read Pucking Around. I'm not a big hockey girly. So when I was recommended this, I was like, no, I'm not going to love it. But she told me to read it. My good friend Alicia, she told me to read it, so I'm going to read it. I'm a football girly, a basketball girly. So those kind of like stories I'm super excited for. But I do love sports romances, and Pucking Around is on the list. I did like Icebreaker, so I'm kind of hoping I like this. So that is all on my... No, I lied. So that's 6 out of the 10. And then for 7 and 8, I'm going... So 7, 8, and 9 technically, but I'm counting 8 as... Even those 2 books as one, because I'm going to do the tandem read. So it's going to be Zodiac Academy number 7, Heartless Sky, and I just don't know their names. And then number 8 and number 8.5. So 8.5 is Beyond the Other World. And then, or Beyond the Veil, I meant Beyond the Veil. And then 8 is not loading. Like, it won't load. And I don't know the names by heart. Sorrow and Starlight. So I'm going to read those 2 as tandem reads. I'm actually going to create a reel on TikTok about those, how I'm going to do that. And then the last 2 are physical copies. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to do the Hawthorne Legacy. Again, kind of with that mystery feel. So we're going to do this. This is book 2 in the Inheritance Games series. It's like a trilogy. Or is it? I'm pretty sure it's a trilogy, and then she has a couple like little standalone novellas. So we're going to do book 2, the Hawthorne Legacy. And then this one is my book club book of the month. And we're going to do When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. Now, this is where I was saying, like, these are all really long. All the Zodiac Academies are 700 to 900 pages, and this one is 700 pages. So that is why I'm saying I'm hoping to read 10, but if I only get 9, that is okay. This one is a top priority. If I don't get the Hawthorne Legacy or Pucking Around, that is okay. I just hope to finish almost the Zodiac Academy this month. That is like my top priority. Reading Frida McFadden because I have to. And The Black Witch. Those are all really like my to-do lists. Like, I need to get them done because it's that time of year. It's spooky. I want to read the spooky vibes. I want to finish Zodiac Academy because I'm obsessed. And it's starting to get really, 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 really good. And which I will leave a full review of the entire series on this channel and on my TikTok and Instagram as well, just so you guys know as soon as I finish. And I need to read When the Moon Hatched. That was picked out for us in my book club. So you guys can join my book club. It's free to join. So just comment book club below. But other than that, this has dragged on way too much, and I apologize, but this is all I have for you. Okay, so let's get into my October TBR. I have it all right here, and I'm going to show you guys how I keep a track of everything. So I create a little shelf on Goodreads, and I literally keep everything that I plan on reading in there. So I'm going to just reference this, but basically I'm going to show you. So we're going to start with the Kindle. And this is being recorded, just to preference this video, October 10th. Okay, so I'm already a good 10 days into October, and I've already read one of my books. So the first book I read was Zodiac Academy number 5, Cursed Fates. I'm going to post my review here and on Instagram and TikTok later this week, and then when I finish the series, I'm going to do an all-over review of the entire series, so look for that. The next book on my Kindle that I'm going to be reading is, let me bring it up, The Black Witch, because it is spooky season. I want those witchy vibes, and that is by Laurie Forrest. I'm super excited. I did start this book 2 years ago. I DNF'd it. I wasn't in the right mind space, and I wasn't in the right headspace to read such a dark, witchy kind of vibe at the time. And I wasn't really in my reading era at the time. That was when I was taking a big break. So I'm going to start it again. I'm super excited. I know I'm going to love it because I love fantasy, and I think I'm going to love this world. Next, we're going to read Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I am obsessed with Ireland, and I think that this is going to be a great introduction into the world that she's building, obviously, and it's based in Ireland. It's the Boys of Tamlin series. I've heard it's going to break my heart and put it back together, so I'm super excited for that. And then going along with those witchy vibes and like mystery, thriller, spooky season, I'm a Frida McFadden stan. I love Frida McFadden. I know her books are not literary masterpieces, but I needed to read this. So this is my next book. It is The Locked Door. I'm kind of showing you guys so you guys see. This is the top of my to-do list. Like, I'm super excited. I love Frida McFadden. I love that every time you think you know what's happening and you know who did it, she throws in a plot twist and you're completely wrong. Love that. And then I needed something kind of light, so I wanted to read a sports romance. And I'm not a big hockey girly, but I did love Icebreaker. I know, crazy. But I was recommended Pucking Around by Emily Rath, so I'm super excited to read that. And then I plan on reading a couple more of the Zodiac Academy. I plan on reading Heartless Sky, which is number 7. I'm currently reading Fated Throne, which is number 6, and I'm about 50% done with that. And then I plan on tandem reading, so book 8 in my 10 book TBR is going to be 2 books. It's Starlight and Beyond the Veil, which is 8.5. I'm going to tandem read that, so I'm counting it as 1. And like I said in the intro, I do plan on reading 10 books, but if I don't, it's okay, because the Zodiac Academy books are so long. And then this book, which is my book club's book of the month, we're going to be reading When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. This is huge. Huge. So if I don't get all 10, that is okay. As long as I get this done, most of the Zodiac Academy, and then Black Witch and the Frida McFadden, The Locked Door, I'll be okay. Because honestly, these are huge. The Zodiac Academy, they're all 700 to 900 pages long, so they're huge. So that is the plan. But I'm hoping to get 10 done, and I know I can. I know I can. And then last but not least, the Hawthorne Legacy. So you guys know my obsession with Jacqueline Barnes and her writings. I wanted something kind of thriller, mystery, and I got that with the Frida McFadden, but I wanted to throw in one more just in case. And so Hawthorne Legacy, it is YA, but I'm super excited, and I cannot wait to continue this series because I'm obsessed with the Hawthorne boys. And I know that's kind of like an unpopular opinion, but I can't help it. So we're going to continue this series. That is my October TBR. I am super, super excited to continue on. So look for what I read in October. That will be posted at the end of the month. My review on the Zodiac Academy and my review on any of these books, they will be posted on this channel, my TikTok, and my Instagram, which again are linked literally everywhere. So please make sure you're following. If you guys like these kind of videos, don't forget to smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Drop a comment if you guys are interested in joining my book club. And then don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification because I post all the dang time. Literally all the dang time. But this is all I have for you guys. I'm super excited to get reading and to continue this journey with the Zodiac Academy. I'm obsessed. And all these other series I'm getting myself into. But other than that, make good choices. Be safe out there. It is such a crazy world. Know I love you. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Love you. Bye. Read on, y'all.